It's the mid-2000s and it's a Friday night. Your parents are out to salvage whatever is left of their marriage and you're left home alone with a pizza, Mountain Dew, and most importantly, Xbox Live. This was a pivotal moment, not only in just technology, but for you as a human being, because you weren't aware that you were about to widen your vocabulary in ways that you didn't even think were possible. Thank God live streaming wasn't really a thing back then. Otherwise, I don't think any of us would be employed right now. Fast forward, and it's been many years later, and we've all changed as human beings, maybe because of out of fear, but mostly because our morals have changed, hopefully. But there is a new disruptor in the industry that's kind of acting like a time machine. It's throwing us back into a nostalgic time that I hope that we're all trying to avoid, and that is VR chat rooms. What's going on, party people? How are we all doing? And VR chat is now enabling a whole new wave of kids to throw slurs at each other online while their parents are getting divorced in the next room. Now, I know most of us have lives and we might not be aware of what's going on with these VR chat rooms, and that's not to shit on people using VR chat rooms. But if I'm speaking candidly here, I think the glove fits. Or in this case, the goggles. And because technology is just rapidly changing, it's hard to keep up with these times. So we might not be aware of these atrocities that are being committed online. But luckily for us, there is one brave soldier that is doing God's work, for better or for worse. And I bring to you Proximity Chat. But before we go further, press subscribe, because for every subscriber we get, another kid out there takes off his goggles and tries to bring his parents together one last time before he has an absolute canon event where he discovers every slur known to mankind. Now we're going to start off with the lighter stuff here, because some of these videos are so unhinged that I can't even put on my YouTube channel, otherwise I'm going to be demonetized, and I just got monetized the other week and I want to keep that. But luckily for you, I do have a Patreon where I'm going to be uploading a bonus video with all the videos that I can't put out here on YouTube. But for all the millennials out there, remember as a kid your parents would say stop staring at screens or you'll get square eyes? Well, we have unlocked a new version of that with VR chat, and it is called Phantom Sense. It's where people legitimately think that they can feel things in VR world because they've had their goggles on for so long. And if you're asking me what I think about this, I'm like, dude, take off the goggles, go touch some grass, okay? I think if you mutter the words in these VR chat rooms, I think you need to be banned for a week. Like, the game should just ban you for a week. And it's like, go outside, touch some grass, maybe get a therapist as well.
Hello.
Please don't walk into me. I've got Phantom Sense and Phantom Touch. Basically, just please stop. I can physically feel you going through my body.
How long do you have to play this game to get that?
I practically live in VR and I've got an actual headset.
You feel like if I throw emotes at you, can you feel that?
Yeah.
I love that that's the appropriate, like, online troll response to someone saying, hey, I got Phantom Sense. Don't go through me, okay? I can feel you. Just spamming that, going through them as well until you get banned from the chat room. Very appropriate response. But I will empathize with these people for a moment, because they are saying that they're spending a lot of their time and many hours in VR chat. And I can understand, the world, not so great right now, and you want to have any kind of form of escape. So I can understand where they're coming from. But, it's not the right message, I think. But honestly, this kind of just reminds me of when World of Warcraft came out and people would just spend endless hours and weekends and months even just in WoW of trying to get like the best characters possible. I don't know, I wasn't allowed to play WoW. But I won't talk about it too long, otherwise South Park are gonna hear me and they're gonna make a episode about it.
It too.
You mind, please
It was
do
too
not walk
cute.
through me.
What?
Please do not walk through me.
What?
Be careful. I got yelled at too for walking through her, so be careful.
Why is that a big deal?
Rainbow here has severe phantom sense, so please try to not walk through her, or you will be removed from this instance.
You serious?
I'm sorry, this is just Reddit in real life, I fear Reddit, I hate Reddit so much, but goddamn, this is the Reddit personas happening in real life. And you wonder why people stay away from these communities, goddamn.
Actually, you see, I'm the co-owner of Wolf's Den, so you do not want to mess with me.
That can't be real. That can't be real. Fucking stop this video. Stop this right now. Well, actually, I'm the co-owner of this place, and you do not want to mess with me. This is not real. I hate it here. I hate it.
Sorry, man. I'm not trying to laugh. It just sounds a little silly.
Oh, you think it's silly, but when you have phantom sense and someone says, oh, I don't know, punch you in the face, you're gonna
Dude, are you trolling me?
no.
I love that the guy in these chat rooms is like the only sane person here. He's like, what's going on here? Like, you guys actually think this shit's real? Now, before you go shitting on people because they are furries, I just want to say back up a little bit, alright? I feel like this is not a true representation of that community as a whole. But unfortunately, this will set the furry community back more so than it already has. What I want to do with this channel is explore a wide variety of subcultures on the internet because I really feel like there is a broad spectrum here, and I think VR chat kind of lands somewhere between weeb culture and divorced parents. You know what I mean? Like some kind of childhood trauma is VR chats in the middle. And if you're asking me where I land on this spectrum, personally, it's MySpace emo kid. And I will not be taking any further questions.
You're cute.
Are you guys the eat-aters?
Excuse me?
Can I help you? Like, is it that desperate, like, for information? Like, do you need to ask stuff like that? Keep making silly comments.
I don't think that's a silly
It's
comment
really
at
funny
all.
to me.
We're on VR chat, and you guys are talking about dating, so...
We are dating. We are dating outside of VR chat.
Oh,
We
nice.
are in a relationship outside of this game.
I'm calling all of my old school RuneScape fans right here, right now. This is us. This is us, but with a chat now. Remember how we used to type on the keyboard and that chat was just slow as shit? And we're like, you're my girlfriend. Oh, I have 3 girlfriends in RuneScape. This is what we've done, okay? You know what? I'm turning this video around. I blame us. We caused all of this, all right? We all need to get in a time machine. We need to go back and we need to stop this madness, okay? We are responsible for these people jumping on VR chat and saying that they're in committed relationships outside of the game. Yeah, I believe you. I also had 5 girlfriends outside of the game.
Hey, can you put the camera down? No photos of me.
I'm not taking no photos of you, you stupid. Why don't you come
No,
up
no.
here and make me then, you f***ing piece of shit?
Swing that
I'm not
way.
fucking
I
putting
don't
this
swing
fucking
that way.
camera away.
The camera
Fuck you.
away.
Nah. My camera, my fucking rules. I can have it out if I fucking want to. Don't
Section
you
3.
understand? I'm not taking any fucking pictures of you.
Don't jump.
Jeez.
Do you remember how I said like the South Park reference earlier? This is Cartman in the game. I think the creators of South Park are already there and they just infiltrated these chat rooms, ready to create like a whole season of the TV show. Now you might be thinking, where have these kids gotten the balls to, say slurs online so freely and willy-nilly now that we have all this technology to expose them now? And I honestly think that this new generation of iPad kids know that our chats, if they were ever exposed, would probably be on the same level as them, and they're just like, oh, you think my slurs are bad? That's why you're not giving me a job? Because you found my online VR chat and I've seen insane shit? What's yours? Actually, you know what? I actually have it right here. I have the whole chat log right here. So checkmate. Give me the fucking job. All right, these kids are fearless, all right? Maybe that's why they're so confident in saying what they're saying with their full chest. Furry chest, that is.
So how about you keep pushing the wrong fucking person and see what the fuck happens? I'll fucking do that to somebody. People don't leave me the fuck alone. So everybody, fuck off.
Okay. I don't know what part of that video that I can include in this video. I will include it in my Patreon bonus episode though, but holy shit. How are these chat rooms not monitored by the FBI? Like, these kids, we are just creating monsters, and I will say it here, but you can find what I'm about to say in my Patreon. I'm the old man yelling at the cloud here, right? But parents, come on. Try and, monitor your kids at some point. Are you that checked out? I do have to give full credit to Proximity Chat. I thought he just had an Instagram. Turns out he's got a whole ass YouTube page. Go check him out and show him some love for doing this super hard work. And most importantly, I think him getting this attention will give him money for his own therapy that he needs, if you get what I'm saying.
This is why I'm not allowed on VR chat, because I keep breaking shit, and this is the reason why.
You break stuff over this game?
took a baseball bat and beat the shit out of my dad's wooden floor. It took my mom a little while, 20 years, I think, to build.
Man, I feel like these kids go through like a crazy variety of emotions. Maybe this is therapy for them. You know, they're getting out what they are not allowed to say at schools and in public. And they're just leaving it for the VR chat rooms. And maybe it's like therapeutic in a sense that they're venting a little bit. I think I'm siding with these people way too much. What the f am I talking about? I feel like one of these kids are going to cause some crazy incident and then going to reference this YouTube video, okay? I do not condone whatever the fuck these people are doing, alright? I'm just going to say it right now.
They only hate me because they think I slept with a 15-year-old, and that's not even the full story. That person is my VR sister. I didn't sleep with them. We both passed out near each other. It wasn't our faults.
Chris Hansen, I have a new idea for you. VR chat, because these kids are being f***ing crazy. Some of them are adults as well. And I do think, like, as an adult, and I'm sure everyone that has played online games as a kid in the 2000s probably has had this thought as an adult. Some of the people that we were talking to that we thought were like our girlfriends and shit, probably just like middle-aged men, you know? Like, let's keep it a buck here. Chris Hansen, on behalf of my whole generation that got by middle-aged men who we thought were like a hot 16-year-old girl from California, get in on these VR chat rooms. You need to move your show into VR. I would get a headset for that.
I think that's possible.
See, when people are very sleepy, they can tend to just not take off their headsets. And at that point, if you have very strong fantasy sense, you know what happens.
Well, I have baby fur friends. One of my best friends is a baby fur. I went to his house. He made a great gourmet dinner while wearing his diaper. It didn't bother me in the slightest.
Hold up. Pause. I think this is where we have to end the video. I think, fuck. I can't anymore. This actually fried my brain. How am I supposed to... I don't know how to end this. Jesus Christ. Honestly, I really have to end this now. You know how I said at the start of this video, I like to explore some internet subcultures? I think there are some subcultures on there that we should probably just leave alone. You know, maybe they're not worth exploring for everyone, for the better of everyone, okay? Thanks for watching, I guess. I don't know if me watching these videos and showing them to you will put me on a list somewhere. I hope not. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be posting more on my Patreon, but I'm also scared the FBI will be there.